Welcome to the WrenchMine North Annex, where we'll be revitalizing Tom Celica, our 1985 Toyota Celica GT. We picked Tom up from the former owner who listed him on Craigslist. The car was able to start, but after a short drive across a Walgreens parking lot, the battery was toast. We needed to get it back home, so Rick showed up with a battery he had stripped out of the WrenchMine Mini Cooper. With the new battery in, Tom started right up and off we went. During the ride home, several problems made themselves known. The alternator wasn't keeping up charge under 4,000 RPM, and there was a lot of wobble from the steering wheel. The car was running, but the idle was kind of rough. After a look under the hood, we noticed the vacuum hoses were dried out and cracked in a bunch of places. This new hose, in a lovely shade of blue that would in no way look great under the hood of a World Rally Blue WRX, is made of silicone, so it should last longer than the original rubber. It comes as a kit specifically for the 22 REC found in our Celica and has the proper sizes and enough hose to replace the rotted out pieces. Start by pulling a hose and use it to cut the new piece to length. This is one of the easiest repairs you can make on any vintage project. So easy, even I can do it. I'm glad I bought those nice blue hoses. They really stand out in that engine bay. It's a good thing I didn't buy another color, something silly like, I don't know, green. Weird. These tires are way past their freshness date. Tom needs new shoes. This also gives me a chance to freshen up those old Steelies. This is actually the first car I've had in a long time with a solid rear axle. Throw it up on some jack stands. Being able to place some jack stands without worrying about crunching something underneath is great. We don't have a huge air compressor here at the North Annex, so we opted for an electric impact for jobs just like this. The chrome trim rings were chewed to death with curb rash. These center caps can be really hard to find and are made of plastic, so I'm being as careful as I can while removing them. It's off to the local wheel shop and powder coater for tires and colorization. While the wheels are out, I work to clean and polish the center caps. Using some aluminum polish and a rag, I was able to bring back some of the original shine. I actually spent a lot of time working on the chrome rims, trying to see if I could grind out or polish out the curb rash that was on there, and when I finally came to my senses and said, forget it, I can get them for a lot cheaper than the amount of time it's going to take to do this work. I don't know what happened to the old piece, but the plastic and rubber that holds this light together was disintegrating while I worked on them. I had to remove the liner because everything was falling back behind the fender. I ordered a side marker for both sides, even though the driver's side wasn't that bad. They looked exactly the same but have different part numbers. Your guess is as good as mine. Now you might be thinking, I could have used this opportunity to clean all of that dirt and grunge out from under that side marker, but that's not how my brain works. I'm really good at ignoring things just like that. Just a quick footnote. Because I'm absolutely terrified of screwing something up, I tend to be very meticulous when trying to put new parts in. Fun fact, this little turn signal cover was the first and easiest part I ordered. At the powder coaters, I chose the satin black finish for these wheels for a couple of reasons. One, it wouldn't show fingerprints as bad as the high gloss black, and two, I thought it would match all the black trim that's around the car. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Even though these are the more base model wheel for this car, I still think they look pretty good, and with that touch of black powder coat, really makes them stand out. To me, the last rear-wheel drive Celica is one of the best looking cars Toyota has ever made. We hope you join us on this journey of restoring this '85 Celica and give Tom a little of the love and attention he deserves.
Green hose? What green hose? I don't see any green hose.